In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen. Bishop Athanasios of Kenya just reposed. He came to this country to see the wedding of his sister, and he took ill, and had been ill for some time in a hospital in Massachusetts, and he just reposed today. And I feel deep grief over this. I didn't know the man, but I know someone who loved him, a couple people who loved him, and I'll be going to Kenya in less than a month now to work with Father Methodius along with my wife. And I deeply love Father Methodius, and I deeply feel their loss. Father Methodius has a vision, and Bishop Athanasios has this vision too, that Africa, the African church, needs to be governed by Africans, because colonialism is still part of the legacy. And who knows better what Africans need but Africans? Who knows better what Americans need but Americans, huh? Or anyone else from any country. People know what their people need. It's inexplicable why Bishop Athanasios, who was well loved, thought of as a very good, righteous man, very active, very energetic, someone that Kenya needs. Why did he die? I don't want to be crude here, but why didn't God take a bad bishop? You know, they do exist. Well, how can we know? God knows these things. My deep condolences to Father Methodius, Father Constantine, whom I'll meet soon, all of the Orthodox Christians of Africa and Kenya. But more than that, condolences, I've always thought, were kind of a silly thing to say, unless you back it up. How will you back up condolences? I'm praying for Bishop Athanasios, and my hope, my confidence is that my prayers for him actually are returned by his prayers for the people of Kenya especially, and the Orthodox Christians in Kenya, and all of the orphans that are being taken care of in Kenya, and the infrastructure that needs to be built up in Kenya so that the church can continue to flourish. And I will continue to pray for the church in Kenya, and if God allows it, I'll make more than one trip to Kenya. Now, I don't want to be too self-referential here, but my son Daniel died in June 11th of 2017, and that was inexplicable. He was 20 years old. Out of his death has come much beautiful fruit. Many souls have been helped, and I see that fruit continuing, especially in my prison ministry. One man who grieved over the loss of his son was helped by me because I knew what to do. I knew what he felt. And I also knew as a Christian some things that he didn't know. He's going to be baptized in 2 weeks. So it's inexplicable and it's terrible why that Bishop Athanasios has reposed. It's impossible to understand. It's impossible not to grieve over. However, we should do our part. So we should pray for him. We will serve a panachida for him tonight. And then we should continue to pray for him and continue to pray for the church in Kenya. And believe that God's providence is over everything. May God help the people in Kenya, the Orthodox people in Kenya and all, to find their way to truth, to righteousness, to paradise.